Picture a world where the day never ends, where the sun never sets and the moon never rises. It's a place aglow with perpetual daylight, a realm where the concept of night is as foreign as snow in a desert. Can you imagine it? The constant warmth on your skin, the never-ending play of shadows, and the ceaseless song of the day? In this world, the sun and moon were inseparable companions, two celestial bodies that danced together in the sky, never taking a bow, never stepping off the stage. They were the best of friends, their radiant smiles illuminating every corner of the earth, banishing darkness to the realm of the unknown. Sun, with her golden rays, painted the world in hues of warmth and vitality. Her light was life, encouraging the seeds to sprout, the flowers to bloom, and the animals to bask in her comforting glow. She was the heart of the world, her pulsating energy beating in rhythm with the life she nurtured. Moon, on the other hand, was the silent sentinel, his silver beams a gentle counterpoint to Sun's vibrant energy. His presence was subtle, a whispering echo in the symphony of light, yet his cool, calming aura was a balm to the world ablaze with Sun's fiery passion. And so, in this world of everlasting day, sun and moon held an eternal vigil in the sky, their radiant gazes never leaving the earth they cherished. Together, they wove a tapestry of light that was as beautiful as it was unchanging. But as beautiful as this endless day was, not all creatures were happy. Elephant, owl, and baby turtle each faced their unique challenges. For in a world where the sun never sets, where do you find respite from the heat? Where do you find the tranquility of the moonlit night? And where do you find the rhythm of day and night that guides the ebb and flow of life? In this endless day, not all was as perfect as it seemed. In the constant blaze of the sun, the elephant, owl, and baby turtle cried out for a change. Life under the ceaseless sun was proving to be a challenge for these creatures, each facing unique difficulties. First, let's talk about elephant. The mighty elephant, known for its strength and endurance, was struggling. In a world of never-ending daylight, the elephant found it impossible to sleep. Without the soothing blanket of darkness to provide respite, elephant's eyes grew heavy and its steps sluggish. Next, we have the owl, a creature of the night. With the sun always shining, hunting became a significant issue for our feathered friend. Its prey, usually easy to spot under the cover of darkness, now had the advantage in the eternal sunlight. The owl's cries echoed through the day, a haunting melody of frustration and desperation. And then there was the baby turtle. Imagine being a tiny creature with a shell as your only protection, and that shell is always hot to the touch because the sun never sets. That was baby turtle's predicament. The constant heat was too much for the little one, making its home a discomfort instead of a safe haven. Together, these three creatures raised their voices, their plea resonating through the land. They called on the sun and moon, imploring them to understand their plight. They yearned for a break from the relentless sunlight, a chance for the world to cool and rest beneath the moon's gentle glow. Their cries echoed through the sky, reaching the ears of sun and moon, stirring them into action. Sun and moon, moved by the pleas of the animals, decided to share the sky. And so they came up with a grand plan. A plan that would create a balance, a harmony between the ceaseless light and the much-needed darkness. In this grand plan, sun and moon decided to divide the sky between them. The sun, with its warm golden rays, would govern the sky during the day, bringing light and warmth to the world. The moon, on the other hand, would take over as the sun's light dimmed, casting a soft, silver glow over the world, bringing with it the cool, calming darkness of the night. But how would they know when it was time to switch? How would they ensure a seamless transition from day to night and vice versa? They needed a signal, a cue to know when to take over the sky from the other. And who better to give this signal than the creatures who lived under their light, the animals of the world? So sun and moon turned to the animals. They proposed their plan, explaining how the signal would help maintain the balance between day and night. They asked the animals if they would be willing to take up this important task to signal when it was time for sun to set and for moon to rise, and vice versa. The animals, however, were hesitant. This was a task of great responsibility. It meant staying vigilant, always aware of the passing time. It meant being the keeper of balance, the guardian of day and night. However, the task of signaling the celestial bodies was not something every creature was willing to take on. The animals pondered, unsure if they were up to the task. But little did they know there was one among them who was ready to rise to the challenge. But that's a story for another scene. Among all the animals, only Dullfly, an unassuming creature, was willing to take on the task. Dullfly, though small and not the strongest among his peers, was full of courage and determination. He understood the importance of balance, the need for both sun and moon to share the sky. So he stepped forward, ready to take on the responsibility that none other dared to accept. Dullfly's decision was not taken lightly. He knew that this task would demand his utmost attention, that he would need to stay vigilant, always keeping an eye on the time, ensuring the smooth transition between sun and moon. Yet he did not waver. He understood that his role was crucial for the well-being of all the creatures who lived under the sky. Upon hearing Dullfly's acceptance, Sun was deeply moved. He admired Dullfly's courage and selflessness, his willingness to take on such a significant role despite his small size. To show his gratitude, Sun decided to bestow upon Dullfly a special gift. He reached out with his golden rays, touching Dullfly gently. As the sun's rays enveloped Dullfly, a miraculous transformation began to take place. Dullfly's dull gray body started to shimmer and glow. His wings sparkled under the sun's touch, reflecting the golden light in a breathtaking display. The transformation was mesmerizing, turning the once unassuming creature into a beacon of light. When the transformation was complete, Dullfly was no longer Dullfly. He had become a Firefly, a creature of light and beauty. His body glowed with a soft golden light, a beacon in the dark. His wings sparkled like 1,000 tiny stars, capturing the essence of the sun's rays. And so Dullfly became Firefly, the bearer of light and the herald of sun and moon. He became a symbol of courage and responsibility, a reminder that even the smallest creature can make a significant difference. His light now serves as a signal, guiding the sun and moon in their dance across the sky, bringing balance to the world. With Firefly's help, the eternal day finally came to an end and the cycle of night and day began. Imagine, if you will, Firefly with his new radiant light resting on a leaf overlooking the vast expanse of the jungle. As the sun starts to dip towards the horizon, Firefly's light begins to flash, signaling the time for the sun to retire and for the moon to take over the celestial stage. This tiny flickering light in the heart of the jungle becomes the conductor of the greatest symphony of nature. As Firefly's light starts to blink, it's a cue for the sun to drape the sky in hues of oranges and pinks, bidding a spectacular goodbye to all its admirers. The sun then slowly dims its light, making way for the moon to rise and illuminate the world with its serene, silvery glow. Imagine the moon rising in response to Firefly's call, its light gentle and calming, a stark contrast to the bright and warm light of the sun. The stars join this nightly performance, adorning the sky like tiny diamonds scattered across a vast canvas of black velvet. With this new cycle of night and day, the jungle comes alive in a completely different way. Elephant can finally rest in the cool shade, his skin relieved from the constant and harsh sunlight. Owl, with his night vision, can now hunt with ease, the darkness being his ally. Baby turtle too finds solace in the quiet of the night, the soft moonlight guiding him as he explores his world. And in the heart of this transformation is Firefly, his light, a beacon of change, a symbol of balance and harmony, his tiny flash orchestrating the grand dance of the sun and the moon, bringing a sense of rhythm and order to the world. And that, my friends, is the tale of how the Firefly got his light and how night and day came to be.